you have to forgive me first, I'm not used to public speaking. I'm usually behind the computer. So, I started this about 10 years ago. First, I was doing research, historical research, and I couldn't find anywhere that every link that I wanted was, so I started putting it together in one place. And then it developed from there, and I started looking into different things around Limerick, but I wasn't finding them online. There was no one place that I could find about all the different churches. So I'd take my camera out and take a picture, write a little blurb about the church and put it up onto the website. And soon I found there was people from all over the world contacting me to find out about their ancestors because they saw they came from this parish. So I'd go out again with my camera and find some more information. Because most people who would come to my website would be people who want to know about Limerick but aren't actually here, can't get into the physical of the city. So I'd be out again into another graveyard and taking more pictures and writing more histories, and that is just culminated into one place. And then I found that the people who were interacting with me would offer me information that wouldn't exist here. Old letters that were written to their families. If they moved to Australia, there would be a letter written from somebody's mother, and they'd offer that up, and I have some of those on the website, which without the internet, without this, they would have just disappeared again. But most of my information I get on the ground. They aren't online, as far as I know. Apart from here, they aren't anywhere online, because it takes a lot of hard work to scroll through microfiche readings to put things up. But now I've started. It was only recently I started doing the Facebook to integrate both together, because there was so many little bits of information that I was finding that I wanted to share, but it wasn't enough to put onto a whole page of mine, and I wanted to get it out there with where I'd find something remarkable, some little snippet of Limerick history, and I'd put that onto the Facebook link, and people would react. They wouldn't have known one of these things about the city at all. I'm not sure where it's going to develop from here. I've just started an actual blog where I've got a man from, he's living in Maine, but he travels over here often enough, and he's going to start contributing to a blog of what he sees as Limerick from a completely outside perspective. I have my view and he has his view, and I have a few people from Australia who do the same thing, who, when they visit, they write a blog for me, and I put that up of completely interact. The communities all based on history, and most of the people who come and view the website are of an older generation. So I like to keep it simple and ad-free, because it gets confusing. But I think that's about all I have to.
Just a quick question:
Yeah.
Where do you get your information from?
It depends, because there's so many. Like, somebody will contact me and they'll ask about a particular relative of theirs, and all they know is that they came from one parish. So I'll go to that parish and I'll go to the graveyard and check the headstones with the names and write that down, and ask inside the church and write that down, or go to the newspapers inside the city library and find the date and transcribe whatever information I can find from there and put that.
Do you charge for that?
No. No, this is a hobby. This is my full-time hobby.
Which online resource have you found most useful for getting information?
Well, the local history section of the Limerick City Library is actually the best local history section of any library in Ireland. so beyond everybody and what they're putting online, they've got so much information now. So it means that I don't have to make as many rainy day trips to the library, but still a good few.
And are you interacting with local historians? And
Yeah.
are they anyway, let's say, digitally? Are they digitally challenged? If they're older people, are they getting on board with Facebook, for instance? Or?
Unfortunately, a good few of the ones that I was communicating with the last while have passed away. Austin O'Donovan, he was doing a few blogs, and then Pat McNamara. But one of the interesting things is, I'm not sure if you know of Dennis O'Shaughnessy, who does
some books.
Yeah, he
published,
writes.
yeah.
But people automatically presume, because they know Dennis O'Shaughnessy, local historian. So I get a vast amount of emails for Dennis O'Shaughnessy, because they presume the only person who can be involved in Limerick local history